Hello there, kia ora. Look, it's been a pretty busy week for me this week. I did my first ever select committee verbal submission, and it was interesting. You see, I've been watching the submission process over the last few days, so I got an idea as to what a lot of the comments were that were coming through and a lot of the feedback that the MPs were giving in their questions. And I wanted to make sure that I didn't just repeat what everybody else had been saying because they did it so eloquently and so much more passionately and with so much more expertise than I ever could. I'm not going to try and mimic what they did. But I wanted to use my area of expertise to answer a question that did pop up a lot from the MPs, which was basically how can you guarantee that this going back to referendum is going to be detrimental and fail? So I went through with them about social cohesion theory. Basically, the idea that because of the way that social media works and the way that we know there are bad faith actors out there, some of whom submitted today, that they deliberately push conflict, which causes people's social media algorithms to feed them more mis and disinformation, which changes how they view the world and their opinions. And it's all kind of a bit sort of a shift in the way that they view the world. That's how social cohesion theory works, and doing anything race based causes conflict. And we know that because we've seen it, and we know that those that are most likely to fall for this are the ones that are most likely to vote in a local body election. There's actually an amazingly large amount of crossover between the two. So I got up and I did my presentation, and I think I had a couple of people's eyes glaze over. At least one MP decided to switch off their camera when they saw who I was. I wonder who that was. But overall, I did the presentation, there were no questions, and I got a thumbs up from at least one of the MPs at the end. So it's done and dusted, but it means I've been really hectic this week, and people keep messaging me going, are you going to do a story on this? Are you going to do a story on that? And I would absolutely love to, but I haven't had a chance to sit down yet and look at what there is. So let's have a quick squiz now. Oh my God, it's only been a few days. Look, there's a ton to unpack there of just, wow. Oh my God. And I think the most shocking thing of all of that is David Seymour has a partner. Oh, I don't know whether or not to be sad or happy because, I mean, there was that Woman's Weekly article thing where he said he'd give it all up for love. But apparently, whoever it is that he's with hasn't asked that of him yet. Whoever that is, please, please ask him. He said he would. I'm sure this will be a promise he keeps. One at least. Ugh. You know, that's a lot to take in. So I am going to sit down and relax for a little bit and recover from the week's worth of everything, because there's so much everything. I suggest you do the same. Try and relax and enjoy your Friday as much as you possibly can, and maybe avoid the news for the next few days.
Wait, you're still here? It's over. Go find another video.